All right. Let's see if this is working. Giving multi-streaming a shot here, streaming live to YouTube and LinkedIn at the same time, I hope. I'm kind of watching the live feeds here real quick and seeing if they update. There's both YouTube and LinkedIn are still stuck on the be right back screen. Oh, LinkedIn is now caught up, but YouTube is still quite a bit behind. That's all right. Let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm wanting to do here is I want to create a kind of tutorial for a Tanstack Start app. I'm using lots of technologies that I'm finding cool right now. So I'm thinking Tanstack Start, I'm thinking Prisma for the ORM, Neon for the DB, Better Auth for authentication, Tailwind, Shadcn, all that jazz. The idea of the app is going to be something that people can use to track their job application. So kind of a simple job application tracker. And also kind of have this idea that I want to throw AI in the mix as well, so that you can just throw in a link to the job rec and have it pull out all the information for you via AI. Maybe get Tanstack AI or the AI SDK involved in the mix there a little bit. Sweet. All right. Kind of like just going over these interfaces in LinkedIn and YouTube streaming right now. I think I want to, I don't know. I'm not too sure I'm going to get any viewers anyway, so I may not just worry too much about it. But so right here, I have a document set up to kind of keep notes on what I'm doing, so I can go back through and work on the tutorial. What I'm gonna do first is just kind of build the app on my own and then keep notes as I'm going along, and then work on building the tutorial, which will be a series that comes out on YouTube. All right, let's get started. So we'll just preface this. Whoa, my lag on my keyboard is super bad. This multi-streaming may be a little too much on my little MacBook here. All right, let's say like part 1 installation. I'm not going to be vibe coding, but I probably will be using some Copilot along the way to help. Along the way. And so the very first thing that we're going to want to do, look at that, I misspelled tutorial. Oh well. I already have a few different ones in here that I was playing around with. Just create, let's just run npm create Tanstack Start latest. We'll get started here just by scaffolding out a new Tanstack app. We'll just call it job tracker. Toolchain, yes, lint, nitro for now. I don't know where or if this will be deployed. Let's see. I'm not going to select anything in here because I want to go through to see like what it's like to set everything up by hand. So this is kind of nice. Like you can go through here in the Tanstack Starter and you can select, like if I wanted to, I could select Prisma to get Prisma set up, and I could select Better Off to get a Better Off setup. A couple of things that I was thinking about in the stack here. Shadcn, automatically install Shadcn. Actually, no, we'll do everything by hand. I think the only thing that it's going to do for me, if I recall correctly, it's going to set up Tailwind already, which is fine. I'm going to say none, but still it, if I recall correctly, it still scaffolds out a bunch of demo applications for you. But why Tanstack? So I've been a big fan of Tanstack router and React Query and just that toolchain in general. I started a side project app about a year ago when Tanstack Start was pretty new. Decided it was probably too new for me to dive into, but I was converting a Next.js app over, and I was just kind of tired of Next.js, to be honest. The developer experience of it has kind of gotten slow. I feel like I'm always fighting the framework in it, and so I wanted something new. And so I've been checking out Tanstack Start here lately, especially since it's hit RC, which is what it's at the time of this recording. And really enjoyed it. It really speaks to me. I am a SPA first developer versus a server first developer, and that's kind of how Tanstack is. It's like SPA first, and then when you want the server side stuff, it gives you the server side stuff. Yeah, this is taking a quick minute. Let me come in here and see if there's some other applications I can close down. The streaming is just kicking my computer's butt. Wasn't really anticipating that. My computer's an older MacBook Intel based system. Just come over here and check the feeds real quick. Okay. All right, this is now done. Go into the job tracker, and let's just we'll fire up code. Ooh. I might need to pull in my PC for help on the streaming side of things if I plan on doing this a lot. Okay, here is our Tanstack app. Let's take a look to see what we got installed. So we did get Tailwind. So Tailwind came along for the ride, which is good. I was planning on using Tailwind anyways. Don't need to set it up manually. I don't have a Tailwind config file though. But if we look at Vite, so yeah, we got the Tailwind set up here, and then lots of, oh, it actually not. Oh yeah, there's all the demos. Let's go ahead and fire up the app here real quick and see what it gives us. All right, so anyways, going back to my tutorial here, let's write down what I've done so far. Copilot, your assistance is not wanted right now. Okay. App is running. Fire it up over here. Let me listen to a new window. Okay, now this is the starter app that we have here. Actually has some fairly nice styling out of the box that I might want to just try and copy. I really like these cards. Kind of like the color scheme. I do want to do like a dark mode, as well as a light mode switcher. And just take a look at these here. So this is using server functions. Pretty sweet. API request. So that I think this is similar. Or this is just pulling back a list, but it's using an API request instead of server functions. And we'll get into all this as we go along. But yeah, if I refresh here, pull this up, you can see that it's making an XHR request. And we'll get back those names. Where if we come over here and look at this, it's doing the same. It's making an XHR request too, but it's using its server functions protocol. And I'm not too sure if this is a Tanstack only thing or what. Good luck trying to make sense of any of the stuff that it pulls back. There's that job that I posted, but yeah, it's very cryptic. Like I said, I'm not too sure which protocol it is. I bet it's some type of standard. I'm just not quite familiar with it, but it's the server functions. It's very similar to Next.js server functions. Allows you to just kind of like easily write and make RPC calls directly to the server versus like having to wire up a HTTP request. And yeah, few just different setups that we have here. All right, cool. We got Tanstack Start. Let's see what I always like to kind of start. Let's start with the database. So I'm going to be using Prisma ORM, and we'll just pull up the docs for Prisma on getting started. Let's see, add to an existing project. Sounds like what we want to do. So I'll just copy both of these. But let's do it in the right editor. Back on my journey of closing down stuff because this is painfully slow. Of course, having like several instances of Chrome with like 50 tabs a piece open probably isn't helping much. Let's not have this thing over here blinding me. All right, now that the installation is finally done, anything else I can close down? Let me look real quick. I just got Spotify. Yeah. Okay, well, just steal. Becomes too painful. Well, then I don't have to do it. All right, so there are a few things about the Tanstack Start that kind of drive me nuts, and one is this like ESLint setup that it has on the import order that you have here. So one thing I like to do here is just come in here and like I like the import order, but I don't want it yelling at me like it does now. It like shows up as an error. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do, let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna copy this and come over to the ESLint file. And let's see, what do we got? Rules, is that what it is? Let's see, let's ask Copilot to do it. Set to warn level. Okay, that was a new object in the rules. Maybe. I'm not too sure that was like really legit, but let's find out. Yeah. I don't think this should be another object. Okay. Let's maybe instead of doing an and line, let's actually ask a smarter LLM. That's the same thing. All right, let's see what the Tanstack config looks like. Looks like inter.config. Name, base path, files, ignores, language, inter, processor, plugins, rules. Sort imports. Let's add that as well. Okay, I think maybe when it catches up, but let's put this in the notes. Okay, now let's go part to install Prisma. Okay, so now we got this. Got each of these packages installed. Okay, okay, so we got set up the Prisma ORM. So we're going to npx Prisma init. We're going to give a data source provider of our PostgreSQL, which is good. The output directory of generated /Prisma sounds good to me. So this is kind of the process that I've gone through before when building out workshops. Haven't actually done this for a YouTube series before, but building out workshops or other learning materials, just taking the notes, and this file here will serve as kind of my script for it. And then also I will write this out, so it'll also be a written tutorial as well. Cool, there we go. And let's come into here. Okay, we didn't get the scripts installed, but we will fix that. Does the gitignit have it? It already has .env. Okay, so we'll configure database URL, and then we'll run to this Prisma DB poll, which we won't need to do because it'll be a new database. Local npx prisma dev runs Postgres locally. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. Let's check that out. So if we npx prisma dev, it runs a local Prisma instance, Postgres instance. Of course, I know Prisma has their DB as a service offering now. I haven't checked it out yet. This is probably what this is like really steering you towards. But yeah, I just want to see what this is like here for a second. Got the dog barking in the background. Wally down. You're okay, bud. You're okay. He's like, it's lunchtime. Okay, so what do we have here? We got the Prisma Dev Server default is ready and listening on ports. Those ports, print URL. Huh, I wonder what a shadow database URL is. All right, that looks really cool. I do want to check into that later. But for now, I'm going to stick to my original idea of using Neon. But now that we have it, let's go ahead and... So in the tutorial, I will be talking through like setting up a Neon database. Let's go ahead and go to the Neon. Neon dashboard. I already have this database here that is, excuse me, that is blank. I don't believe it has any tables in it yet. Nope, it is a fresh database. Okay, so I'll be using this. Cool. I'm hoping I don't scroll down and expose a key. Okay, yeah, no keys here. Where do I get the information for it at? connection should carry out. Okay, so inside of your Prisma file, you got your Prisma config, you got your data source URL, and this is pulling from an env file. I'm going to pull this off screen. Well, here, I'll show you what I'm doing first. So here, you got this database URL. I'm going to update this database URL, but I'm not going to show it in the stream because it is going to contain the username and password to get into the database. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's go back to Prisma and look at the next steps. So we just updated that. Now to generate schema uses ESM first, Prisma client. Let's make sure. Come up here and take a look at the schema file. Okay, so we got Prisma client, and so this is fairly new in Prisma. Used to have Prisma client JS, which created like common JS versions of Prisma client, but this is the ESM version. It's a lot cleaner. And then something else that's fairly new, at least from the last time I really played around with Prisma, is that the output is now generated inside of your project instead of inside of the node modules folder. So it makes the client actually be a part of your application that you check in, so you don't need to like pre-build it in your build step. All right, so let's run this and see if it at least connects to the database, but I wouldn't expect this to pull anything down because the database is empty. Oh, okay. Let me go back to Neon. It looks like the Ollie down. Sit. Down. Stay. You're okay. Just went outside. Yes, you did. Okay, the provided database string is invalid. Data source URL on Prisma config must contain start protocol. Oh, actually, I think I have a better clue of what's going on here, and that is that it's not reading the env file. I'm going to pull up another project I was working on. Let's see, I'll do it here. And you have to load up .env to read the env file. Let's see, one of these. I was trying to do some agentic-driven development with various levels of success across different LLMs and whatnot before I decided to like actually try to turn this into a tutorial. But let's look at these. Scripts that I have written that are here. This is not a helpful one. Oh, where to go? Okay, that was Copilot. Let's check out the cloud one. This one doesn't have it either. Where was I seeing those at? Maybe my other Tanstack Start. Yeah, here we wait. Yeah, here we go. We got these DB commands. So I'm gonna pull these over. Let's see, let's make a pull command. So this is just npx prisma db pull. Copilot's go away for a little bit. Prisma db pull. Okay, now that I have that script, I can just run npm run db pull. For real? I thought I got .env installed. I need to shoot the np access. Is there some special config or something going along in here? Let's see, we got, oh, let's not expose those, please. Close your eyes. This doesn't, oh, .env CLI. Let's get that install. Okay, now let's try running people. So it says I must start with the protocol Postgres : I'm gonna pull this off screen so I can inspect the env file. Oh. Yeah, my database URL was a little bit malformed. I had the psql command in front of it. And all right, so I corrected that. Okay, cool. Yeah, the introspected database was empty. That's what I expected to see. Hello. Oh my goodness. I don't know how long I have been like without sound. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, I don't know if the battery died or, I mean, you know, I guess like first stream. Okay, well, let's keep it going. Sorry. Not that I really expect anybody to watch the live stream replays later, but makes me wondering about my setup that I have here. I kind of like these lapel pin mics because I did transfer all my streaming stuff to the system back there. That and this lapel pin mic is pretty freaking good. Okay, anyways, back to it. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes here because then I need to break. Let's see, I was updating the instructions. So far what we got is we got setting up the Tanstack app, installing Prisma. Actually, I'm going to try taking these .env commands out. This should tell me that's already up to date. Yep. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look like I need those, so I'm gonna make sure I don't bring that into the tutorial. Okay. Okay, so anyways, we were thinking about, is there anything more that I need to add here? Let's make sure I don't have any additional commands that I ran. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, we're going to create the client. So for the client, I'm going to create it in, I'll create a lib folder, and then we will just call this prisma.ts. And to initiate the client, let's come back over here to the docs. Okay, this is let's do this. I don't think I'm going to need. Oh, one thing I want to do, I want to put this generated. Let me delete this here. I want to put generated in the source folder. So let's update. Generated. Let's update this into source. Generated Prisma. Okay. And let's add a note to this. do this whole thing so I remember. Okay, so let's run npm run db generate. Wait. One of the reasons why I wanted to live stream this, besides just sharing what I'm doing, is I thought it would help keep me on track a little bit. Because man, I get scroll brain quite a bit. Still feeling it. Like I go back over to LinkedIn, see the little notifications icon pop up, say like you have new notifications. I'm all ooh. It's like, oh yeah, I'm streaming. Let's not do that. All right, cool. I think we are on track. So over here, we're creating the Prisma client. I think this is how you do environment variables. Maybe not, because it is using Vite. Let's look that up. Stack env markers. Okay, so server functions access any environment variable. Client functions. Jesus. Tell you what, I've noticed that these ads that are in the docs have been like very, like yesterday I actually had like a full screen ad popping up in the docs, and it kept doing it over and over. It was pretty annoying. I mean, I understand that they need to make their money, but maybe they should try to cut back on the type of ads that they're doing. I don't want to hide ads. I definitely want them to get those ad counts. Okay, so client variables access them with the Vite prefix, and server uses process.env. Okay, sweet. All right, so the Prisma client is going to be server only, so this should work for us. However, what we want to do is let's look up to see if there's a Prisma Tanstack guide. Because there's a certain way you want to create the client that keeps it so yeah, here we go. That keeps it so that it's not initiating a new client all the time for multiple requests. And to do so, it stores it on global here. Yeah. Let's see. Chapter. Yeah, this is exactly what we want here. So this is going to be our client. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's wrap this up for this particular portion here. Let me create the guide for this. source load Prisma. Yep. Let's come over here to the main route and just let's try to do a database query. Like I know I don't have anything in the app yet. But let's see, let's give a quick peek of like what this looks like. So here we got features. Let's take out features and instead let's map through the jobs. All right, so to do that, what we'll do is we'll create a function up here. So we'll say const load jobs equals create server function, I believe. This is already. Oh, come on, TypeScript, catch up. And then we will say const jobs equals await Prisma. And we'll import that from there. Job.find menu. And we're doing jobs. And here in the loader, call load jobs. Just looking up the syntax for this here real quick to make sure I'm getting it right. So, function. Does this need to be a function call? Syntax up here is incorrect. This will be done with the method first. It'll be a method of get. Then let's see that amp is the function. Okay, I think that is good. And then here we'll just say const jobs equals use loader data. just want you to... Oh, this is called off route. That's right. Okay, so I don't know if TypeScript's just being slow or if... Whenever I see typing not working properly, like I kind of know something's not quite right. Let's see, we're waiting. It is async. Jobs, use loader data. Anyways, let's just log out. The jobs here. Now expect this, so this is going to run client side. So we'll come back over here, go to let's pull up console. Oh man, computer is not happy, and we want to go to the main homepage. Okay, cool. So we got our jobs and the empty job array. So our database is working. That is awesome. All right, going to go ahead and call this one here. I'll see if I might be back later to do some more work on this. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And catch you later.